I've been thinking a lot about motivation lately. What is it? Why some people seem to have it and some don't? And ultimately, do you need motivation to complete anything in life? I came to a conclusion, and my conclusion, spoiler alert, is no, you don't need motivation to complete goals, to do things, to become great in your life. Follow me down this little journey that I went down over the last couple of weeks. I'm going to share you my findings and give a perspective of what I think you do need in order to succeed and thrive in this world. So earlier today, I was talking to my oldest daughter and just trying to figure out what are some things that we do without motivation. And for some reason, I was just stuck on pee. I don't need motivation to go pee. I feel the urge and I go do it. Why? Why is that? As I'm learning more about mindset and learning different protocols, there is an aspect of this one methodology that I am learning currently that says in order for something to become feasible, or in order for you to do something, in order for you to act, that thing needs to be these three things. It needs to be interesting, appealing, and possible to do. Now, in the instance of having to go use the bathroom, it's interesting. It's of interest to you because you feel the urge, and the way to get rid of that urge is by going to the bathroom. It's appealing because, it feels good after you get that liquid out of you. When you really have to pee really bad and you go do it, that sensation it feels good. You know what I'm saying? Your brain's like, finally, the poison's out of me. And possible to do, well, if you're near a bathroom, then it is very possible for you to go do that thing. And those are the three aspects of will, of drive, that I think that we need to start focusing on, redirecting our thought patterns around doing things in that manner. And here's an example why. Earlier today, I was recording my video for my Beat by Beat video series that I have on my Kryptonite channel. It's where I basically make a beat, let you listen to it. We do it again next week with the ultimate goal to create an EP of some sort of music that I've created. So while doing this, I spent 30 minutes. I wanted to do a whole process. I wanted to show you how I sample things from other devices. I wanted to show you some little ins and outs, some quirks about the EP devices that I have, as well as showing you how I build a song, and then ending with, of course, you listening to that entire song. Did the whole thing. I had 2 angles. I had my little nano camera set up so I can get a little side shot. I'm talking to the camera. I'm bantering back and forth. Yeah, I messed up a few times during that video, but whatever. That's what editing is for. I went to go stop record on the software I use on my computer to record everything. And guess what? Yeah, it already said stop record. It actually says start record, because that's what you do when you want to start. So, what happened was I'd started it, made sure my mic was good, make sure my angles were good, make sure the lighting was good. And I accidentally clicked the mouse button, which was in the same place I left it. All I had to do was swipe to the left, swipe to the right, and I wouldn't have clicked that thing on accident, but whatever, I did. And so what happened was I sat down for literally probably 10 to 15 seconds, and I was like, all right, everything's already set up. All I got to do is walk through the process, show the video, or walk through the process, play the music, and boom, we're done. So I got back up, went right back over there, and started again. As I was starting to record again, a few things were highlighted in the other video that was 30 minutes long. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do 3 tips, show those tips. It's going to show everything that I wanted to show, and then play the music and be done with it. The video ended up being 15 minutes of like solid, me not messing up, me going on to the next part. It should be really easy to edit. So in that mistake that I made of accidentally hitting the stop record button, I probably saved myself 2 or 3 hours of editing because I condensed it to 15 minutes of pure almost everything that I want in the video. So what I'm saying is, like, I wasn't motivated to go back and do that video again. I had interest and I had appeal, and it was possible for me to do it. Now, the reason why me getting up and going back to make that video is because of the bigger picture. The bigger picture is I want to keep my streak of a week. Every week I put out a new music video and keep that community coming back for more, because ultimately I will be getting paid to make content. That is one vision that I have with my content is, I'm going to be getting paid to do it and do bigger and better things. In order to get that, I need to do the small things. And the small things are all of it: coming up with an idea, executing on that idea, recording that idea, editing that idea, promoting that idea. All of those little things that you have to do are what's going to get you to that ultimate satisfaction, that ultimate goal of being a paid content creator. If that's your goal, that is going to drive what makes everything else interesting, appealing, and of course possible to do. So because my bigger goal is to get paid for what I do, there was no hesitation for me to get up and record the video because I had interest in getting that video done. It was appealing because I love talking about music stuff. I love showing people how to do things with the devices they have. So it was already appealing, and it was possible to do because everything was set up and I didn't have anything else to do at the time. So I got up and did it. I didn't need motivation. I didn't need a pep talk. I just need to remember what my ultimate goal was. And I think that would serve you better to have interest, appeal, and possibility drive your decisions rather than fear or lack or obligation. I think those things make the grind of anything, content creation, family life, corporate America. I think those things make the drive harder and more challenging and less appealing, less fun, for the lack of a better word. So if you want to ultimately achieve whatever goal you have, it is very vital that you see what that end result is going to be in your mind. You need to think about it. You need to feel it. What's it going to feel like when you have $10,000 come into your checking account from the content that you created? What are you going to be able to do with that money? How are you going to feel when you're able to change the lives of other people? Like, tap into those feelings rather than, oh, I need to go to work because I don't want to be homeless. If your drive to do something is a result of saying, I don't want, of something you don't want to happen, then chasing that dream is going to be that much harder. So for instance, I said, like, if I don't want to go to work, or I need to go to work because I want to keep my house. If that's your drive, it's going to be miserable. You can pick another drive. I need to go to work because I enjoy my home and I enjoy providing for my family. You see, it's the same situation, but it's not fear-based. You're looking at the joy that comes from your job. And we need to do that with everything we create, with everything we touch, with everything that we consume. We need to try to enrich it in things that will help us grow, enrich it in things that would nurture us as people. Doing so will make this grind, make this life so much, much easier. So, that's it. That's all I had for today. Don't seek to be motivated by the things that you want to do. Find a way to make it appealing. Find a way to make it interesting and joyful. And also know that you have the possibility and the means to do it and just get it done. This has been a little different take on Uploaded Unfiltered. I'm actually sitting on my couch for you audio listeners out there, recording a video. I don't know why I never did this before, but I think I'm going to start doing this going forward. Just recording myself relaxing in my space and talking about things that I want. I might be done with the motivation piece for a little bit unless something else pops up. But yeah, I think people would go a long way with stop trying to be motivated to do things and start finding ways to make the things they need to get done appealing and, of course, important, both appealing and interesting. You'll be surprised how far that'll take you. And of course, if you need help painting that picture of what your end goal looks like in order to drive what you do in the present, hit me up. Always open to have new clients, past clients come and figure that stuff out. I'm an expert. I love working with mindsets. It's one of the things that brings me a lot of joy in this world is figuring out, okay, this is your current perspective. What if we tried this perspective on for a little bit? And I think perspectives is what changes the world. If you're able to look at somebody's perspective and gain some information from that, like, how do you view the world? Why do you view the world like this? This world would change in a heartbeat. Other than that, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do so. Share the podcast with people that you know who could benefit from conversations like these and more. uploaded and unfiltered, one episode every week for the last 3 years. I'm consistent with this, and I can help you get consistent with whatever endeavor you are trying to achieve in your life. Hit me up, Radiant Reflection. Links will be in the description of this podcast and YouTube video because we're double whammying it tonight. But other than that, appreciate you. Thank you for listening. And as always, protect your mental, keep creating content, and I'll see you in the next one.